Hello everybody, this is Dan Parker, the Blind Machinist. We're at the Blind Machinist World Headquarters on the 102nd floor. And I got a really simple but sort of an odd setup today that I want to show everybody. We're putting airbags on my trailer to lift up the Corvette so we can store stuff under it. Well, airbags have mounting holes at the top and bottom, and what we found was the bags were just a little out of time. The top holes weren't perfectly in time with the bottom holes because it's a triple bellow bag, and I don't want to put anything bolted together under stress. So what I needed to do was be able to make radiuses for those two bolt hole spreads. So once I lock the bottom, when the top bolts go in, if they're a little out of time but bolted down, that's all we need. We're just not putting stress in the bellows. So I came up with a little setup. It's a little dangerous, but you know, hey, I do all my own stunts. And so what we're going to do, I have a center hole exactly center of the two bolt holes that I'm trying to radius. So what I'm going to do is, as I move, I'm going to use the vice grips, plunge down, slide it one way, work it back, slide it the other way. Now this is going to be just some rough milling because I don't have a positive stop. I really don't have, to know how much each way of the arc I'm going. So it's just gonna be a little bit by feel, but hey, we'll see what happens. So I think what I might do is, to be a good, I'm feeling the back, and there's roughly about a 1/4 inch material on the back. So what I'll probably try to do is make the back side flush each direction, and that'll make it an equal amount of radius each way. Like I said, this is a dangerous setup. I don't recommend doing this at home if you're not experienced. Okay, so my back on my first one is past what I'm going to consider my stop. Okay, that's my last stop. So I'm real gently gonna, pull it through to clean out any of my notches. Now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna offset to my other hole.
0.662, 1.34, 1.367, 1.372, 1.373.
All right, so now we got to sort of, all right, I've just found my center. So now I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Okay, so now Steven, see if you can put the camera on it. Do you see the radiuses and how they are? Mm-hmm. Okay, does it make sense? All right, so everybody, that's one mount. So now I have a nylon nut under the bottom, so it's a little tricky for me to get on and off. So there's one piece, two radiuses. You know, you could put this on a dividing plate you know, but for me, this is just a simple fine center. Put a bolt in it, put some nylock washers, nylock nut, 2 washers on top and bottom, crimp it so it's not loose, then you don't get any chatter. And there you go, a radius slot by the Blind Machinist. And I hope y'all have a blessed day.